welcome to another video. My name is Lexie if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. Either way, I'm so glad that you're here. Today is April 21st, and it is the first day of, no, technically the second day of spring break, the first day of the week of spring break. We did have Good Friday off, but we are currently in full-fledged spring break mode. We have lots to do this week, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a book bag inside, it's because this is my book bag. His name is Zaire. This is my son. He is 7 months old if you don't know him, and he's literally the cutest and funniest baby ever. Right? Yeah. Why is your arm out that way? You don't know. But I'm currently cooking dinner, and we're having baked ziti. Well, not real baked ziti. My random version of baked ziti. So that's what we're doing tonight. We'll have some garlic bread with it. And then, yeah, we're just hanging out for tonight. And then, right, we went for a walk earlier, and he took a good little nap in his stroller. We got a new stroller. So we did have the doona. Still have the doona. I'm gonna stir some meat right here. We were using the doona as a stroller, but he's almost completely outgrown it. So we got him a regular stroller. That way I didn't have to get him in and out of the car with the car seat. I have his next car seat picked out, and we're gonna wait until we have a little more money to buy it, which should be the next week or so. But it's about $300. It's the Even Flow, like 360 4-in-1 car seat. So this will last him all the way through when he doesn't need a car seat. But yeah, so we are waiting for payday for that. But I just finished editing the previous video that, if you're watching these in chronological order, then you saw this one before that, or you saw that one before this one. I just finished editing that video, our little life update video, and we're gonna post it in a little bit. I'm working on the thumbnail, but I figured I would go ahead and get dinner in the oven first. But on the agenda for the week, we have tomorrow we're touring a daycare. Hopefully this one works, because if not, we're gonna end up paying an arm and leg for daycare. Sorry, did you want to see who I was talking to? It's just us. Anyways, hopefully this daycare works out. If not, we're gonna end up paying an arm and a leg for daycare, but we'll make it work. We're touring a daycare at 9:30. At 11, we're meeting a friend of mine from high school at Concord Meals to get lunch and piddle around. And then the rest of the day, I'm not really sure what we're doing. Wednesday is kind of a free day, so it's Thursday. Friday evening, we're going to get dinner with my best friend Ariana. We're meeting and getting some sushi, so I'm very excited. I'm hoping maybe we can get together with my mom sometime this week, because she's also a teacher and also on spring break. So I'm hoping that we can get together with her and maybe go to the zoo, the North Carolina Zoo or something, because my parents only live like 30 minutes from there. So that would be fun. If not, maybe we can do like a science museum or something like that. So that's currently the plans for the week. I think that's everything. I guess we'll see as we go. And who knows what we'll get into. But for tonight, we're hanging out, right? Dre gets off at 7, so in 8 minutes. He should be getting off and headed home, unless he's working on a deal with somebody. Zaire's already eaten like half of a homemade baby food that I made, as I guess like a snack. But he wasn't really hungry for the rest of it, so we'll see if he wants the rest of it later. I don't know why I told you that. But Dre and I have to eat. We're gonna try out this beer that his mom suggested, and she said that she was on vacation in Puerto Rico, and the restaurant was like, do you guys want any beer? And she was like, no, I don't drink beer. Do you have wine? He was like, well, try this one. It's like a beer and a wine. And she said, quote, it was life-changing, with her dramatic self. But even his dad was very, very excited that she was able to find it, because apparently it's hard to find. They haven't been able to get it anywhere except for to order it. We live really close to a Total Wine, so they were here this past weekend and she stocked up. Get your arm where it's supposed to be. Stop fighting me. Quit. You think this is funny? There. Anyways, she stocked up and she gave us some of them to try. She said to let her know how we liked them, that they were amazing. So we're gonna try that tonight. Dre doesn't know that we're gonna try that, but we are. He has started crawling, so we were using the pack and play, but I got this. TikTok shop got me, and it was definitely well worth the $50 that I spent on it. This is actually a reversible mat, and it's a non-slip mat, so it has little handles that move. You can unclip them and clip them back. So I just put them over there because he can already pull the stand, but he likes to play with these, so, and chew on them. They're rubbery. But yeah, so I've got his toys in here. That's where he was eating bottle. But he has just gotten tired of playing. So I picked him up, put him on my back, and we're cooking supper.
So I'll also have you look at that and see if she...
Turn it up.
All right, good morning, guys. It is currently 6:45. I've been up since about 6, but I'm just now like getting up and moving. And my chest is very congested today, and I know it's because we went for an outdoor walk yesterday, and we're gonna do it again today. But I took some Mucinex, so hopefully that will kick in the next little bit before we go walking. But I'm going to fix some breakfast. I'm not really sure what we have. I haven't been to the grocery store. I know we have eggs. Looks like we might have some bacon. So maybe I'll do eggs and bacon. Sounds pretty good to me. Or I can just drink this protein shake. I think I'll do that because I don't feel like cooking. We're dirty the dishes. But first, so we have to be at our daycare tour. Oh. Anyways, we have to be at our daycare tour at 9:30. So we have to leave here by 9:05 to be able to get there on time. Well, to get there early. And so I think I'm going to clean up and sort some laundry while he plays, and then put him on his book bag and go for a little walk. I've decided with Dre's work schedule, I can't really go to the gym that much because I don't have childcare. During the week while I'm working I will, because my brother watches Zaire, but he's not here this week and he won't be here through the summer, so he's just here like when I'm at work, so I can like go to the gym until then. But for this week and for the summer I won't be able to go to the gym unless Dre is here, which is very rare because he's working 2 jobs right now. So I for sure get Sundays at the gym, and maybe like a Thursday or something like that. He gets 1 day off a week from each job, but the day that he gets off from UPS, I really am not gonna be able to go because he has to be at work at like 8 at his other job. So I would have to get up really, really early. So, which I could do if I need to, but I don't need to. So my goal is to maybe try and take Zaire with me to the apartment gym and see. But I worry about him being at this age. He likes to get down and move around and play, and he can't do that in the apartment gym. So I may try that, but I want to get at least one 30 to 45 minute walk in a day. But I would really like to get 2 walks in a day, so 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. And I'm gonna get some bear spray while I'm out today, because yesterday we went for a walk and I saw we have like a little pathway we can go on, and under the bridge there was a buggy parked with like a homeless person's stuff in it. And I'm not scared of homeless people, but it made me think like that could be a man, and there could be any men in this woods, and I don't have a way to protect me and Zaire. And I was like, we are not going to be a statistic today. So I turned my happy tail around and we walked around the sidewalk of our apartment complex, which we will do again today. Because the path is like through the woods, so literally like anybody could be out there. And it's just a bigger city, and I just want to be cautious. I've watched too much of the ID channel to play with any of that. But yeah, so we're gonna go for a walk. We're going to come in and get ready and go to the daycare tour, and then we're going to lunch with a friend, and then come back and do what we do, I guess. I don't know. We don't have a plan. Okay, so we just finished our walk. We walked for about 20 minutes. But there was this guy, and he got in a car. It was a very distinct car. It was a black Charger. No, it was a Challenger. Because Chargers are pretty common, but you don't typically see Challengers, or I don't anyways. So he drove. There's a way to turn from where he was getting in his car. There's a way to turn right and go out straight and go around the building and get out. So we turned right, and so I thought he was doing. But if you make another right after that, it's a dead end. And I was walking down that way, and I heard his engine, and it sounded too close to have turned the opposite way of me to get out. So I was like, noted. And then when I was walking, so I walked through the way to the other side of the property, and I saw his car again. And so I was like, which he would have had to make a U-turn and go all the way back across the property past where he parked in the other direction. And I saw his car again. Maybe I saw it wrong and it was a different car. But it was a sports car, it was black, and it was shaped very similar to the Challenger, but it may have been a Camaro, because I didn't stop to look at it very long. I turned my happy butt around and walked to the center of our apartment complex where no cars can see me. It's in between all of the buildings. And I walked kind of around, and then I don't ever walk in the same pattern anyways, because again, I've watched too many murder documentaries. But I walked around there for a little bit and then kind of stayed in an area where, like for a little while I was walking, where I couldn't be seen by cars and cars couldn't get to it. So anyways, I was just kind of keeping an ear out and an eye out because I didn't want to be too paranoid, because it literally could have been, he seemed pretty unassuming, but I never ever go by that, because so did Ted Bundy. But anyways, so I didn't see him again after that, and I had never seen him before, so I don't know why he would have followed me, but maybe it wasn't, I'm not that concerned, just something like I've noted, and I will keep my eye out for. But again, I'm going to get some bear spray today at Bass Pro, because we'll be at Concord Meals. So that way I'll feel a little safer that way. Zaire did fall asleep on my back. I'll insert a picture here because it was precious. So I somehow got him off my back, completely unbuckled, and got the wrap from around him and laid him down without him waking up. So anyways, it probably would have been a little easier to have him in the stroller, but he would have definitely woken up when I got him out of the stroller and had to put the stroller up into the vehicle. So anyways, he fell asleep yesterday on our walk, so maybe that's a little hack for nap time. Not that he ever really has a ton of trouble going to sleep, but I came back in because I was starting to get hungry and a little nauseous from being hungry. So I grabbed a pack of crackers, and I'm drinking my Diet Dr. Pepper, and then I'm going to drink my protein shake next. It's currently 8 o'clock, so we have about an hour until we need to go. I'm going to go ahead and pack his diaper bag and get things ready for us to be gone for the day, or at least the first part of the day. And then I'm gonna sort laundry, start a new load, maybe do the dishes. And that's that. I may run and get a coffee on the way to the place. If not, I may stop and get a coffee in Concord Mills. Here's his little outfit that he's gonna wear today. Isn't he? Look at these new shoes that his grandma got him. Are those not the cutest little Air Maxes? She also got him some white Air Forces, and we wore those for Easter. But this is his little outfit. I'm gonna wear leggings and who knows what else, but I'm not dressing super cute. We're gonna be gone for a little while today. I wanted to pack more than 3 bottles worth, which is what fits in this little container that needs to be washed, obviously. So I just put enough formula for 4 bottles in here in his little scoop, and I'm gonna pack that instead.
Oh. Okay, so we are back home now. It is currently 3:11. We've been home for probably like 20 minutes, but he's playing in his playpen, and I'm just sitting and relaxing because I'm starting to not feel the best. And he thinks it's funny apparently. But I went and ate lunch and piddled around the mall with my friend Tanner, which was good to catch up with her. I haven't seen her, and we've decided it was over a year since we had seen each other. In case you can't tell, I'm starting to lose my voice because my chest is so congested, probably from being outside in the pollen, and doing our walks. But our daycare tour went really well. I went ahead and put him on the wait list and filled out the application and everything. And then we went to lunch with Tanner, and then we went to Rock and Roll Sushi, which was nice. I'd never been there before. And she hadn't either. She said her sister goes a lot. Yeah. Anyways, it was really good. It's an all-you-can-eat sushi. It was well priced, honestly. But anyways, then I went by CarMax to pick up my license plate because I did get a new car a few weeks ago. I got a 2023 Chevy Blazer. I'll put a picture of it right here so you guys can see. But I went and got my license plate for that. So, yeah, that's everything that we did today. And I think we're just going to chill for the rest of the day. I don't know what time Dre gets off tonight, but we'll probably just eat leftovers. I'll go to the grocery store tomorrow because I don't feel like going today. I just don't feel good. It's Tuesday. He gets off at 8. So I'm hoping that Zaire will take another nap, but it's not looking like he will. What do you think? Are you going to take another nap? That's funny. Good morning, guys. So yesterday, after I talked to you guys last and I got home, I started really not feeling good. So I decided to just chill for the rest of the night and relax as much as I could with Zaire. But I woke up this morning at like 6 o'clock naturally. Zaire slept through the night, thank goodness. But I woke up at like 6, laid in bed until about 6:45ish, and then took a really long, really hot, steamy shower. And contrary to what it sounds like, it did actually help. But I think I'm just going to chill today. I think the more I'm like up and moving around, the more this will clear, hopefully. I am going to take some medicine. I'm going to dig in my cabinet and find something to take. But I still would like to get a walk today. Maybe I'll put him on as a book bag and go walk on the treadmill in our apartment gym. But we'll see. Because I don't know that being out in the pollen is going to help or be a good idea. So I'm going to try my best not to just lay down all day because that does make it worse as I just lay down. But I'm getting ready to get up and make some breakfast, and I really want a coffee. So I might order a coffee because he's still asleep. And I don't want to wake him up just to go get coffee. So I may just order coffee. I may not. I probably won't because I don't need to spend money. I'll just drink a Diet Dr. Pepper.
they have not been tasting the best to me lately. Something's wrong with my taste buds. I know. It's not that I ate Dr. Pepper, but probably just because I'm sick. But I'm gonna have to have some caffeine, or I'm gonna have a headache all day on top of not feeling good from this mess. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking because it's gonna make it worse, and I'm just gonna slowly piddle and do stuff around the house to get things done. Not push myself too hard, not like try to go super fast, but just have a nice little in the house day.
You snap dishwasher tablets, red onion, open faced tuna melts. There's one to get some stuff for dinner. One with a little steak potato. They always made it seem like everything was like perfectly fine. Working, I don't know. Which also means, I wonder if they're like washing. Jen, no, it's a.
I've cleaned our room up except for the laundry, obviously, because I need to sort all of that. And I straightened up a little bit in the living room, but not a ton. And then I remembered we need to go to Costco because he needs some baby formula. I have enough for maybe one more bottle. So we need to go get some baby formula and some Dawn dish detergent. And then they're out of the power wash refills, which is what I normally get there. But that's okay because I can just use regular Dawn. Hey. Hey. You see that baby? He's so handsome, huh? Anyway, so I'm going to get at least those two things. I called Dre and said, hey, do you need anything from Costco? And he said, hold on, I'll call you right back. I'm almost done at work. So I'm waiting for him to call me back, and then I'm just going to run to the grocery store while we're out. And then I'm going to see how close the nearest mall is to us when we're out, because I need to go. You're going to throw yourself on the floor. Stop doing that. Literally just threw himself. Okay. Anyways, let me pick this baby up. Anyways, Dre needs to exchange some shoes for a bigger size, or I'm going to exchange them for him. But they're just comfy dress shoes so that he's not like super, super dressy at the dealership he works at. But he's still like professional looking, and he walks lots and lots of steps. So he needs some shoes that are like good for his feet. But anyways, so that's currently the plan. I'm feeling much better. We have some Vicks Vapor Rub, but I did have the stick of it to rub on my chest, but I can't find it, and I didn't want to stick my hand in it, so I put some BioFreeze on my chest. And maybe that's helping, maybe it's the Mucinex I took, who knows, but either way, I'm feeling a little better. I still don't want to overdo it today, so we're just going to go and do like minimal stuff. But I haven't been to the grocery store, and it's currently Wednesday, so we do actually have food for dinner. If I didn't go to the grocery store, we would be fine. But I do want to go ahead and go to the grocery store because there are obviously some things that need to be done. So we have this wedding. Hey. So we have this wedding pillow that was a gift, and it has our wedding pictures on it, like 2 of the pictures. And Zaire loves the picture of his dad. He loves it. He just was like patting it and giggling. Sometimes he gives it kisses. It's the cutest thing ever. Ow! Ow! He's getting sleepy, but he won't let me put him to sleep, so we're wallowing. Why do you need to be that close? You see yourself? Ow! So the other day, Dre didn't check his pockets, and then I forgot to check his pockets, and there was a pin, and it busted. It made it all the way to the dryer, and it busted. And so it is all over the inside of our dryer, and I have no idea how to get it out. My mother-in-law got some stain remover for the clothes that were in the dryer, and we tried to use it on here. My father-in-law did, and it got a lot of it off, but apparently it took a lot of elbow grease and it wasn't working that well. So my mom suggested acetone, but my mother-in-law was worried that that would like take the paint off of the dryer, which is a possibility. I don't know, because I don't know how it's painted. But let me show you the inside of our dryer because it's bad. This is the inside of our dryer currently. It's literally everywhere. So we tried the magic eraser. We tried the like vinegar and warm water solution. I may try some Dawn, but I have no idea what's getting ready to take this out. But it's not getting on our clothes as I dry them, so that's good. So I'm going to switch over some laundry. I think I'm going to wait until after his long nap. Hopefully he takes a long nap today, but I'm going to wait until after his nap. He's getting tired to go to like the grocery store and Costco and everything. So yeah, you think so? He's so tired. I also have to give him a bath and file his nails today, so we'll do that later.
Loading the questions, they're meant to be used like a chain that I love in Los Angeles. And then I just got a new pair of pants in addition to all the stuff that we're doing and nails towards.
Okay, in case you can't tell, I've been in a very much like YouTube vlog mood, instead of like music or whatever it may be. But I did almost all of the laundry. I did leave out obviously Zaire's clothes because he's napping. I don't want to go in his room. And then I left out the things that need to be hung up in our closet, because I just don't feel like doing that right now. And then I have a few, like 3 pieces of clothes that I need to treat with the ink stain remover. So I put those in a pile. But it's only 9:45 and I feel like I've done a lot. So I'm going to charge my camera and lay down and watch some vlogs. And then we'll head to the grocery store once I wakes up. It will never not amaze me that my Oura Ring knows when I'm sick. So it's telling me that my heart rate, resting heart rate, and body temperature are elevated, so I need to recover today. That my temperature is up, and there are major signs of like something stressing my body, which is usually when I'm sick. I got 7 hours and 22 minutes of sleep last night.
I'm like, oh no.
Okay, Zaire just woke up. He's currently having a bottle, so I'm just getting ready to go to the grocery store. But I have my hair in a claw clip. Glasses back on. Also, I got a new nose ring. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like 2. I love it. But hair back in a claw clip because I need to wash it. And I think I'm going to try my curly hair. I haven't tried it since I cut my hair. So we'll see. We'll do that either today or tomorrow probably. But I'll show you what I'm wearing. It's the most basic fit ever. I'm in, I didn't realize these leggings have pockets. Anyways, I'm in Fabletics black leggings. This black shirt from Fashion Nova that says bloom where you're planted. And my white 270s. But my next shoe purchase is going to be some black sneakers. Or some black tennis shoes. Like maybe a Nike Metcon. Or maybe the black and white pair of the 270s. But I wear black so much that my white tennis shoes look weird. So I need some black ones. But I'm going to go step outside on the balcony and see what the weather's like. It says 71 on my weather app. So I may grab a jacket. I'm going to pick out Zai's outfit and get him together and pack the diaper bag. Zaire. Say cheese. Okay, we are back home. And we ended up only going to Costco because he fell asleep in the back seat. Spoiler alert, he woke up when I got him out. And then I just started not feeling good when we were in Costco. I think I was just overstimulated. It was starting to get hard to breathe because, I don't know, maybe a little bit of anxiety, but also, like, there were a ton of people in there for a Wednesday. But anyways, I just got really tired, I guess. So I came back in here, I came back here instead. I ended up getting Dawn, formula,
protein shakes and coffee. Some cold brew because I keep saying like, ooh, I want to buy a coffee, but I need to save money. So I'm just gonna make coffee because I have the creamer here to make it. So we're gonna do that. I'm just tired now, and I'm hoping that he's drinking a bottle now. I'm hoping that he goes back to sleep because he was not going back to sleep when I got him in here. I'm just having some baked ZD for lunch.